Welcome, everyone, to University Stadium, home to the Lobos of the University of New Mexico, and the fans here are fired up for this clash. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the New Mexico State Aggies, taking on a team from the MAC, the New Mexico Lobos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. The Lobos will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aggies offense will get the first swing of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver.
And the ball is picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of Aaron. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he'd had possession.
The Lobos up. Field first chance we have to see them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Across the 15. Into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
He'll keep it himself. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. Using his legs, it's Watkins. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Hogan. Going up top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance.
Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, we knew coming into this one, guys, the offense wanted to get this guy the ball. I had no idea it was going to be like this, though. We're not even done the first quarter. He already has over 100.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Lobos! And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. USF put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Bulls had zero issue moving the ball. That defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Johnson. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Aggies will snap it on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. To the air, it's Hogan. Trying to get to him. Unloads to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think and put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it.
He's off to the races. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And the Lobos will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Hold it.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touch pass on the right. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. It's still 3rd and goal. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico! And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score, New Mexico.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Hogan. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the tailback. Hard running there.
When running backs square their shoulders up, it's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Quick pass on the fly motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Across the 45. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back goes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Touchdown, Lobos! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Trevino. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but
Worry.
this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
First down for the offense.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Hogan. Fires to the big fella. He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32. Offense working from the pistol. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the 1st down. You've got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Couldn't make the play on 1st down. They'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 27. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Watkins. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. New Mexico State now working from the red zone. They'll try the run. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
Number 16.
Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Miller.
Right, not ideal, right? Not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone, get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position, but you just get some few 1st downs, get that first 1st down right now.
This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. With jet sweep pass. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he breaks into the open. He's at the 20. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. And the Lobos trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown, New Mexico! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Well, the offense tries to go RPO, but that time the quarterback and his intended target just couldn't hook up.
When up top on 2nd down, that leaves them needing a yard here on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that 1st down. And the Aggies with the 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Handoff to the lone back. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
He's out past the 35. Can anyone catch him? The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Lobos! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalties are. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Stevens. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback empties his backfield. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Caught near the sideline, it's David. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll leave it with him. Nice move there. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. To the air, it's Hogan. Got his man downfield. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Aggies.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5.
That's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you've got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
Strikes the blow. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. 1st and 10 from their own 17. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Quick step and go. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Crosses the 45. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. The Lobos will have it 1st and 10. The back goes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Running with power. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Touch pass on the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, New Mexico. These guys wanted to make a statement. The statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Makes the catch and knock down. New Mexico State lines up quickly. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Makes his connection. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking to throw, it's Hogan. Makes the grab on the left. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Watkins.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
He's looking for an open man on second down. He makes the grab. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with the first down.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. 3rd and goal coming up here.
Brings up third and goal.
From the gun, wants to pass. And he's got it! Touchdown, New Mexico State.
Touchdown, New Mexico.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half, we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And what a terrible play. You just can't run back into the end zone like that, and it's going to be a safety. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety.
The returner brings it out to the 34. And the New Mexico State offense will take over.
The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Back to pass. It's Hogan. Throws to the wideout. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos! Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Timeout, New Mexico.
They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. And they'll take a knee. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today.
He'll bring it out. It's Jacobs. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Quick pass on the fly motion.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Runs through a tackle. That's a good run to give them some breathing room. Pick up a 3 out to the 5. So after the first down run, here's 2nd down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, better look out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
First down, Lobos.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. This offense has a 2nd down play.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying.
Running toward the tape. The 30. He was off to the races and maybe another step or 2 and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. And the Lobos are on the move. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, New Mexico! And the beatdown has ensued. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Gets it up to the 37 on the return before he's knocked out of bounds. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Quarterback on the keeper. Shakes off the tackler. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Watkins. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Hogan. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Smashes it between the uprights. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. He'll bring it out. It's Miller.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Little touch pass to the receiver. Open runway ahead. Smashes through the tackle. At the 30. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos! And the pummeling has started. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Akron rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Couldn't connect on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. Wants to throw. It's Hogan. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to take the top off. Makes the grab down the left side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job base and make the big game.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the 2nd half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Coming out with it, it's Miller.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense starting in terrible field position.
And he's running in the open. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, New Mexico! And the punishment has been extended. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give from the gun. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. To throw, it's Hogan. Feeling some heat. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Got a little space. Nothing but green ahead. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Lobos! And the route is on.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking for space. It's Watkins. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Hogan. He's got it down the middle. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so much.
Oh, look out! He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Mexico! And the stomping has commenced.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. Past the 1st down marker and still running. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
2nd down coming up.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
1st and 10 as the clock winds, under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Coming after him. And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes. After not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming down.
He's loose. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on 2nd down. To the air, it's Webster. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right. The expressway is wide open. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Lobos! And the beatdown has ensued. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Ortiz. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After the first down completion, it's 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. A strike downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down.
Dropping back, it's Webster. Quickly complete. And he's still running after the move. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. They're going to throw it again. He'll take a shot. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their roles, and he made the pick. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. With jet sweep pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Past the 30. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico! And the pummeling has started. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play. I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. It's still a successful play.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that 1st down.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Lobos! And the punishment has been extended. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Number 10 set to kick off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out in the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw, it's Webster. Quick strike complete. Oh, what a cut! Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. He's looking to throw it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Back to the air one more time. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. New Mexico State now working from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to pass on 2nd down. And that one is picked off in the end zone. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
At the
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
These touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Touch pass on the run. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
Yeah, way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
First down, 10 yards to go. He wants to throw. Makes the catch. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Offense gets set for 2nd down. To the air, it's Webster. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39. Line gets set, first down. Running back goes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quick pass on the fly motion. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got enough space. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Makes the grab. It's Bell. And the ball slipped out. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. On first down, here comes this offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.